Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to our interview session with Ziad, who is one of our top scorers in SBR for our June 2025 attempt. As you can see on the screen, Ziad has managed to get a good score, which is 80% from Lebanon. So, without wasting much time, I will move to Ziad and we'll have him answer some important questions for you guys. So, Ziad, starting with you, can you just give us a little bit background about yourself?
Yes, sure. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. So, my name is Ziad El Sokhen. I'm from Lebanon. I work as an external auditor. I have experience in PwC Middle East, and now I'm currently working as a senior external auditor in GT Lebanon.
Oh, that's wonderful, Ziad. So,
Yes,
in this quarter, that is June 2025, when you were cracking the paper, you were already working. This was not just, you were not a full-time student, right?
correct, correct.
Okay, great, great. And other than SBR, did you happen to take any more papers?
Yes, I had the SBL exam as well.
Oh, wonderful. So you managed to crack SBR and SBL both, and SBR with such amazing
Correct.
scores. So how much did you score in SBL then?
Good grade as well. 73 over 100.
Oh, that's wonderful. I must say, yeah,
Yes,
working plus two subjects like this is really rare. So you have, I think, some great skills there, yeah. So I would
thank you.
want you to, help the other students out there also that what was your study routine? How did you manage your job, your two paper preparation? What were the techniques that you were using?
Definitely. So, first of all, we start by following the instructor's advice and guidance. Okay, so there's a study planner which every instructor prepares and sends over in the group when you join. So I followed a study planner for sure. I used my personal time in full, including weekends. Okay, and I started by actually by preparing for the SBL course. I studied its lectures. I finished as soon as possible, and then I jumped to the SBR. Once I started with the SBR, it was a bit heavier, but with your guidance, it was feasible to crack it with a good grade.
Oh,
So once I finished the lectures, I started practicing past exams. The
oh,
past exams, as the first attempt, you will find it catastrophic. You might find it difficult to answer properly, as the instructor, as the examiners would like to. But with enough and consistent practice, you will get the hang of it. You will understand the approach, the proper approach and method to tackle the answers. I struggled personally. I struggled because I was used to the 5R exam approach, which was more computation based and less discursive. But then I got the hang of it after enough practice.
excellent, great. So one important thing that you told for the students is that a good amount of past exam questions is required. So that is one good thing that you have done.
Definitely.
um a lot of students are struggling with when they're especially working as to when to find out time during the day to study. So you said you did mention that you made good use of your weekends as well, but in the weekday, when did you
Correct.
manage to study? Before work, after work, or both times? How did you do this?
No, no, I only studied after work. I couldn't do it in the morning, so I studied fully after work, like around 4 to 6 hours on a daily basis. I needed to because I had two exams, so otherwise
Right,
I wouldn't pass.
right. Okay, that's some excellent effort out there. Now,
Thanks.
yeah, so now, in terms of question practice, so you know that most of the tutors in Wifi would give you a question target list, right? And that goes with my course
Correct.
as well. In SBR, I had given that list. So did you make sure that you had completed the list, or did you finish it partially, or did you finish it even more than once as I request you all to, What was the deal?
Definitely, definitely. I followed your guidance as you were instructing us. I did, and which led to my success along with my effort. So basically, I tried to solve it in full, but I couldn't given the study load naturally. So what I did was I solved around 81% of it. I remember I had this percentage. I
Oh,
solved it twice. Yes. So yes, it was a systematic approach in order to be able to pass both exams. I solved 80% of it twice. and any revision past those two attempts was more like mentally. So I prepared the outlining of the answers in bullet points, etc., and then I cross-checked my bullet points, which I prepared mentally, against the correction to make sure that I was hitting the answer properly. So that
Okay.
was it.
Perfect, perfect.
Yes,
So this is one thing I recommend my students as well, that the first round could be a little more sincere effort where you're trying to do things from scratch, but the second round can always be something where you're trying to, like he said, prepare an outline and then cross check whether what you were thinking is in line with what is the suggested answer. Now your suggested answer won't exactly match, but of course the theme should match, right? Whatever points you're trying to pick from the scenario, they should match. Or if they are picking like 10 points, and if you're able to pick 6 to 7 points, you know that you're in a good place. So that's the idea, that you need not do a second round completely from scratch, but yeah, think through it and cross check that if you, whatever you were thinking, whatever bullet points you're trying to make, were on the similar lines or not. So that's one great thing. Now,
yes, correct,
one more thing in SBR is the challenges, like you mentioned, the syllabus is huge, right? It's
correct.
giant. How did you manage to remember the chapters that you had studied at the beginning till the end of the, till the end of the course?
Okay, to be honest and fair, it was a bit hard to memorize it in the first go, especially that I was watching the lectures a bit fast forwarded. So, and they were huge. So by the time I finished the whole lectures, uh, I had forgotten the first lectures, so which is normal. But while practicing and getting some of the answers wrong, I used to check my answers against the correction of the ACCA examiner against the lectures. So this is how I would revise the content of the course, the lectures, by while doing the past exams practicing, which is what helped me memorize the concepts even more and even better.
Okay, great, great. Now, this is all your preparation stage strategy, but of course, students also struggle even after good preparation during the exam day, because during the exam day, they are not ready with the exam techniques. So, any technique that you had for your exam day, let's say, for example, the order of question attempting, did you decide that, okay, you will attempt groups first, or ethics first, or easy questions first? Any specific, scheme that way? Or did you happen to go in the natural order of the paper?
Yes, to be honest, I followed the natural order of the paper. Um, my exam technique preparation was your supporting words pre-exam night. So I contacted you. I remember I had a question, and you fueled me with support. So thank you for that. So I simply felt يعني prepared, literally fully prepared for the exam, no matter what would come. Okay, and the questions, I felt fully prepared, even though I wasn't. You can't cover 100% of the course while preparing for two exams. So my
Oh,
advice to you is don't get discouraged. Okay, so in the first attempt you might feel your answers are way off the line, they are catastrophic, and you're not getting it right, etc. You might panic, but don't. Just keep attempting the past papers. Ask all your questions on the group. The instructors and assistant instructors will be happy to help for sure. And be confident. Confidence and consistent preparation are keys for success.
okay. Thanks a lot. I think, Ziad, all that made a lot of sense. Any final piece of advice from your side that you want to give? Just one, one thing that, a student should take from you.
To consistently prepare, not to waste time. You don't have enough time. Even if you're sitting for one exam only, if you think you have time, and if you're overconfident, you might fail. Okay, so but when you prepare enough, you will have the right confidence, not overconfidence. You'll have the right confidence along with your support. You will be able to succeed.
Okay, excellent. I think those were some very wise words, and I think they are going to help a lot to your fellow, ACCA mates who are going to, listen to this session. So thank you for your time, Ziad. I
Definitely.
understand it's a weekday and it's a, busy week for everyone, but thanks so much for the time. Yeah,
Thank
and
you. Thank you. Yes.
good luck for the coming papers.
Thanks. You too as well. Good
Yes.
luck, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.